Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Aiza Beacon, and in this channel we are discussing SAP S4 HANA and their version. So the model of this tutorial is for beginner to expert level in SAP MM. We have already covered a three session where we discussed in detail what is ERP and ERP tools and S4 HANA and version of S4 HANA. So here just a quick recap our last three session. So here we can see that criteria. On that criteria we can just compare with SAP S4 HANA. So first of all, we need to just know something. I'm just quickly cover the recap of last three session. So earlier we have explained the ERP. One second. Sorry for that. One second. Where is my notepad? One second. Paint. Now my pen app activated. So just here we can recap. Uh, Last time we had discussed ERP. Basically, ERP is an enterprise resources planning, and ERP is just a tool where we control HR management, means recruiting, salary, hiring, training, etc., etc., manufacturing, because this is the subdivision of any company. Suppose one company, manufacturing company, just producing a motorbike and car and so on. So that company hire the people, educate the people, and manufacturing unit, storing unit, supply chain, sale, customer, extracts, etc., etc. Based on the module, system is control, uh, means organization control their department. So SAP is a tool, and this tool, the many tools exist in this world, but SAP is one of them, the best tool, because the SAPs cover the largest market uh, area. So SAP came as a ECC, and the database of ECC was Oracle based. Currently, ECC support will be end in 2020-30. So right now companies are using SAP, but new company, uh, if the company is willing to install S4 SAP, so we are introducing cloud-based model and on-premise model S4 HANA, because company is implementing a newer version, not ECC version. ECC very older version. After ECC, SAP upgrade itself as a S4 HANA with HANA database. Alright. After HANA, now currently company moving on cloud-based model. What is cloud-based model? There is a two type of model. First is public, and second is private model. In private, in SAP S4 HANA private version, you have a unlimited of customization. One second. Customization, right? But in public cloud, you will not allow not not allow customization. Sorry, my bad. Customization. What is customization? Suppose SAP giving a standard report XYZ column, right? If you want to add extra more column, extra thing you want, so you will have to uh, develop a report in SAP. So this kind of the customization, if means beyond the SAP, means whatever SAP provide you tables, report, and standard things, beyond the standard things you are going, if you want to as per your taste, then you will have to customize in SAP, and system is allows in private cloud. But in public this is very for a small size organization where where user can use only standard tiles and a standard model in SAP. People cannot use a customization. System cannot allow to customization in public base because we SAP just boost to a small scale organization. So that's why they are providing a uh, just like a solution for a small industry. And cloud is based is very a good model as comparison of ECC on premise. After ECC S4HANA came as a on premise. Non premise means where you will have to put your physical infrastructure. But in cloud based, there is a no need to put your physical infrastructure. SAP will manage your all the things, right? So this is the uh, just a quick update for last session. And now going to back old tile. So here we can see the private cloud, public cloud, on premise, and we can here already we have covered the uh, basic differences between ECC S4 HANA and public cloud and private cloud. Why I am covering this all the kind of things? Why I'm not jumping to start configuration and all those things? Because I felt that when I was starting my SAP MM career, I was always confused about the SAP jargons. That jargons means confused to me lot. So that's why uh, I create a solution where we can discuss each and everything, how the SAP came in the system, how the means we pick the SAP. First of all, one more thing. Let me clear. So I am here, just I am rubbing this. So 1 second. So I am here discussing the SAP version. In SAP version, as per the module SAP. Now here, 1 second. 1 second. That's a very important things. SAP SAP is divided a department wise module like MM, SD, and FI, QA, quality, PP, production planning. So these are the SAP modules, right? So we are discussing SAP MM modules mean material management. Means we in this module we will know that how we can purchase the material industry and how we'll configure all the things in S4 HANA, right? SAP SD is related to sale and SAP FI is related to finance, right? Quality is quality controls when you are procuring material uh, from vendor XYZ vendors, and then you will have to do the quality check. The material is good or not. If the material is not good, you will have to return the material. If material is good, then you will have to move the material for the production process, right? So we will discuss all the things later, but why we are using MM module? So as per the department wise activities like HR activities, financial activities, SD, sales and distribution activities, SAP divided itself in a modules, right? So right now we are discussing SAP MM module. Let's back to our session. Let's so hope all the things are clear. After that, SAP version, right? So we have discussed version. So before we are going to start the SAP main things, means we are moving toward the another phase. So in this phase, we will have to discuss. Let me clear all the things. Right? Why you are not moving here? Okay. So before starting SAP MM, so I just wanted to know that the company structure in SAP. Suppose a company XYZ, XYZ planning to all the things in SAP system. So first of all, in SAP, we need to do some kind of the prerequisition in SAP. So what kind of the prerequisition we will have to do in the SAP, we will discuss after few minutes. So in this session, I just wanted to explain that how we can, because if we have a company, so we will have to SAP introduced us some codification and type nomenclature. Suppose that you have a multiple companies, but SAP gave the 4-digit characteristics. Suppose I have a company, ISA Beacon, ISA Beacon company as a business company. So SAP, when we are going to create a company in SAP, so we will have to create a 4-digit code, right? 4-digit code. Suppose that 1000 code. And this code, this nomenclature code, I can also select as a means alphanumeric code A1000, AB00 as per your means company organization, KDS, key data structure. So you can create the code. So basically if we are going to create means if we are going to configuration all the things in SAP. So first off, we need to think the org structure. We need to understand the org structure. Means suppose if as a consultant, let me make it easy. Suppose as a consultant, you as a consultant, you went Ola Mike, Ola company, and I think I need to remove this name. Suppose XYZ company, and first of all, before means how you can just configure all the things, how we can do the purchase sale in the things. So we need to maintain the specific configuration in the system. It's called as a org structure. So first of all, you will have to identify the company organization structure. Company organization structure means the company, how the companies purchase the material, how the companies sell it, and how the all the things working in means company, suppose that how many plant and how many storage location in the plant and how many purchasing department, means how many buying department. So you will have to discuss with the industry. You'll have to discuss when you are going to implement. So the org structure is very, very important things in SAP. Or what is the org structure? Organization structure. Let's discuss the organization structure over here. So org structure. So basically here we can see that the organization structure one second. The top one is client, second is company, third is company code, fourth is plant, and fifth is storage location. So client is a top level container in SAP. You will have to create in SAP because you will have to store all the records in the system, right? What you are purchasing, what you are selling, and what kind of the material you are procuring in your system. So that kind of the things you will have to store in your own system, right? Suppose that you in your mobile you have a notepad, and in that notepad you are note downing something, and like your mobile picture, your mobile video, you are storing all the things in mobile. Similarly, all the kind of the things means purchasing, selling, we are storing in our system. So for storing, we will have to tell the system where you will have to store all the record. So we need to create the client. So client is a very top level hierarchy. Right. After that, now comes the part is company. Company is optional. It's not important. If you are not creating in the system company, so there is a no need to means there is a no effect, any kind of the effect, and any kind of the means reporting effect in the system and the financial system. What is a company? Let me explain. Let me explain once again. Right. Suppose we have a once again we have a company like A, B, C group. Right. One second. You have a company A, B, C group company, and this in group company subdivided into multiple company A, B, C India, A, B, C. Let me more clear. One second. One second. Let me open the new slide. Yes, now. Company is company A, B, C. This is the group company ABC. group, right? Now ABC group is divided into multiple group companies. ABC, uh, ABC India, ABC USA, ABC UAE. So these are the company code. Company code, suppose that's 1000. I will create the company code in the SAP like 1000. This is my org structure, right? 2000. I will give the different nomenclature. Why I'm giving a different nomenclature? Because if we are going to find the report for client, the client is, so we will identify the client with the code. The code is 400 client, right? This is the client. 400 client, we are just giving a code name ABC group as a 400 client, and the ABC India is 1000, ABC USA is a 2000, ABC UAE 3000. Whenever we are going to find out, we are going to extract the report financial statement, so we can easily segregate all the things, all the data, means all kind of the report, sale, purchase, profit and loss. We can easily get how much loss we got in ABC India and profit, similarly profit, and similarly in ABC USA we can find out that how much, means we can track the progress of the company, how much sale and how much get the profit. So similarly, this is the kind of code, like, right? This is a company code. We call it as a company code. Now, hope this kind of the things you will have to understand. So now we have discussed the client, company code, and the plant. Plant basically where we are producing a material. Suppose that we are, uh, suppose that we have a, suppose, uh, yes, coconut water company. So we have to put the plant, and in the plant we are purchasing a coconut, raw coconut. Raw coconut means we are need to purchase the coconut from the farmer, and we need to process in our plant is called the manufacturing process and maintenance process. In the plant all the kind of thing happening, like production, means we are producing something, we are procuring, like that. We have a water, coconut water company, we are producing a coconut water in bottle. But first of all we need to procure the some material from raw material, means raw coconut from the farmer, right? Plant maintenance, stock valuation, etc. The plant, the third, fourth is plant, and second is storage location. We we subdivided the storage location in the within the plant, right? Now you will have to clear more things over here. So basically this is the main org structure of the plant. So I just explained you that. One second. This is the client 4000, right, as a nomenclature. There is no need to company, and this is ABC India, and the company code ABC India is, suppose we are assuming 100. Now we are just means find out the business solution, and just we are just understanding the business process and business org structure, organization structure, how the company is, means uh, organized, right? And No, this is the financial terms. So leave it. It's a very, you will confuse. Just ignore it. All right. The company code 1000. Right now the first, second, third, and fourth is the plant. In plant, we are procuring the material, means raw material. Suppose we are we are procuring, suppose that steel and manufacturing a car. So procuring steel and manufacturing the car, all the things happening in the plant. And the price of the material, valuation area. What is the valuation area? Mostly we are valuated, we are means we valuated the material at plant level, because we can easily identify it. Suppose we have a 10 plant or two plant A and plant B, plant A and plant B. Suppose the one plant material value is 100 rupees, and might be other plant material value could be 120 rupees. So we just segregate the valuation of the material different plant. Right now, storage location. Storage location. Suppose we have a plant. Right now we need to create the storage location within a plant to systematically store the material. Right, suppose this is the way, right, passage. And storage 1, storage 2, storage 3, and this is, one second, storage 4, storage 5, storage 6. Right, this is the storage. So storage is storage is a subdivision of the plant and this is created within a storage. And this is also we need to introduce with code SL01. As per the business requirement, you can create anything, any 4-digit code, right? Any 4-digit code. Suppose it could be 001, it could be 002, right? Similarly, for plant, system allowed to 4-digit code. So I will just PL01, right? Or it could be as per the business requirement. If business want AB01, so you can create AB01, but you will have to define all the things in a codification form, right? So this is the basically the org structure, how the company will implement in this SAP. So how we can implement all the things on the basis of the organization structure. We will have to do the configuration. We need to configuration in SAP, plant, company code, client, purchasing group, plant, store location, valuation area, etc., etc. Right? One more thing. This is the purchase organization. So purchase organization we will discuss later more. It's a very playing very key important roles in the organization. Purchasing organization means a team of purchaser who negotiate with vendor, right? Suppose that a 1 second. Suppose that steel coming from vendor A. So we will have to decide how much price we need to pay to vendor A. Suppose same steel coming from vendor B, might be it could become 150 rupees. So the purchasing and negotiation is totally dependent upon the organization team, purchase organization team, right? So we have to assign the purchase organization code also. So the 4-digit code as per your means business requirement, you can just ask, and you can also propose P001 4-digit code. All right, so it will very help because we are just uh, because you know that the company name and organization name is very lengthy. So SAP just introduced the 4-digit code. There you can just identification code, where you can just identify all the things. You can just mean suppose that you will get the report and you can just easily identify all the things. This is the company code. This is the Indian report. This is the US report. This is purchased from US, etc., etc. Right. Now another thing is purchasing group. Right. What is the purchasing group? Purchasing group, we are not assigning the purchasing group some anywhere else. All right, we are not assigning. We are assigning company code, company code to plant, right? And we assign plant company code and purchasing organization, and we assign also plant as a purchasing organization. All right, we are assigning each of them, but we are not assigning purchasing group. What is the purchasing group? Purchasing group is a 3-digit unit, and IT department. It could be manufacturing department, MFG, manufacturing department, MFG, and admin department, admin. So purchaser is just basically a team of buyer. Suppose IT team is buying some IT related stuffs, and manufacturing team buying raw material for manufacturing, admin team buying pen, pencil, purchase, etc. So when we are going to report, so how can we identify that which department is buying more or less, and how can control all the things? So that kind of thing you need to control in the SAP system. We just identified the 3-digit code as a buyer. So this is, the purchasing organization is just a buyer. All right. Now we need to move the next slide. So this is the broader level description regarding all the things. What is the client? So basically, I just highlighted at the broader level. Client is the highest organization level in SAP, and it's means it's owning the master data, master record, tables, etc., etc. Right? Company code and company code. So basically, there is a no need to create. This is the optional thing in company. This is the optional. 1 second. Optional in SAP. Optional in SAP. All right. So there is a no need. No, there is a no need to create the ABC group in SAP. This is a group, and company code is a very important and mandatory, because the company could be Indian company, company code, company code. It's a mandatory. Company code could be India, USA, UAE, right? So we need to create the company code, because company is owning the all the financial record, all the things. Means if suppose a company A, so I can just easily find out the profit and loss and sale and purchase, all the kind of the things, and we can easily find out the what is the price of the material, right? Now valuation area and plant. So earlier I have told you that we are valuated the material, either we can validate the uh, company code level or plant level, but mostly we are recommended the put the material as a plant level. Suppose that we have a plant in Delhi, but we have also a plant in Maharashtra and Bangalore, but the same material price, it could be differ. right? Suppose in Delhi we have a material 100 rupees, but in Bangalore the material price could be 110, and the material price in Mumbai it could be 150. So if we are means maintaining a company code level, so it is not possible and it is not good for the material and the business. So we cannot get the clear image about the material price, right? Plant is basically where we are just as a organization subdivision unit, and where we can just produce the material, procure the material, and holding the valued stocks. We are storing the material. Storage location, what is the storage location? Basically storage location is storage create location create within a plant. Suppose we are purchasing a material, we need to put somewhere else, right? So we have to create the storage location, and we tag that storage location to the plant, because we have to identify that this storage location is associated with this plant, right? Now, purchasing organization, I have already told you that the this is the organization. The system means in within the organization means within a company, unit of team which just negotiate the supplier or service, and this is a team is responsible for procuring material and service from the external vendor, right? So now we can assign we can four type we have a four type assignment. As we gave the solution, you can assign the purchasing organization in four way. First is plant specific, means separate purchase organization for each plant, and single purchase organization and cross plant and single purchase organization for multiple plant. Suppose we have a one uh, we have a means one plant, and we want that the plant A and B and C. For plant A, a team, we will have to introduce a separate purchasing organization team for A, similarly for B and C. But some client wants the only one purchasing organization will be exist for each of the plant, right? Similarly company code and external company code. So during the configuration I will discuss more, right? So purchasing group is a group of buyer, and we are not uh, assigning to this. We are just create the three-digit code, and we can just identify that in report who and how much quantities purchased and sale, right? This is the quick summary of our the last discussion. If you feel that this course is very worthy for you, and it's very means you are getting a lot of knowledge over here, for my motivation, so I can that improve my content and record, and you can just suggest me. So just like and subscribe and share this, so that you can get all the things uh, free. Right now many organizations want a lot of money for education, and this education I am giving you totally free. So this is the quick summary of over here. Summary card, the client mandatory things. Yes, you need to create the client, because at client level we maintain the master record and all the things. Company code, legal entity for financial statement, and company code, central FI organization unit, and transactional data. We can get all the things. Plant, basically we are just producing, and we are procuring anything. Store location, store the location within the plant we call the store location. Valuation area, we just configure valuation area at client level or company code level. I'm again repeating and repeating. We can create plant level and company code level, but I will suggest you always we create the plant level, because the different of the different location of the plant base of the material it could be, right? Purchasing organization, the team is responsible for procurement material, right? And purchasing group, the team of or team of member who actually buying from material from the external vendor. Thank you so much. We will we just complete the session 4 and hope this session is useful for you. Thanks a lot and just subscribe to the channel.